Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. USA Wager Sports Brief. I'm your host, Rodney Knuppel. Cold, wet, dreary morning here. Hopefully, you are doing well, staying warm, and ready for a new week. New week full of quite a bit going on in the world of sports. Obviously, World Series going on tomorrow. All the professional sports going on at once here. So let's get to it. Let's do the Monday edition, the Monday, October 25th edition of the USA Wager Sports Brief. Once again, I'm your host, Rodney Knuppel. All right, here we go. Excuse me. NFL yesterday. NFL scores from yesterday. I wouldn't call it an exciting day of NFL. I really wouldn't. Wouldn't call it overly exciting. There was some good games. I wouldn't say anything great. Last night's Monday night game or Sunday night game was pretty boring to me, to be honest with you. Let's run down the scores. Cardinals 31-5 over the Texans, 5 points, all in the first half. Houston's terrible. Packers beat Washington 24-10. Washington had plenty of chances, could not get it done. Just not good enough. Washington 2-5 on the season. Titans beat the Chiefs 27-3. While maybe a surprise, Titans are good. Kansas City's not. Kansas City's 3-4 on the season. Derrick Henry with 86 yards wasn't great. He threw for a touchdown, but plenty. He needed plenty. The best game of the day might have been Falcons and the Dolphins. Falcons moved to 3-3 with a 30-28 win at the buzzer. Field goal at the buzzer for Atlanta. Dolphins now 1-6. Jets are 1-5. They gave up 54 points to the Patriots, 54-13. Patriots now 3-4. Giants blasted the Panthers 25-3. Panthers have shown that they are certainly frauds without Christian McCaffrey. Giants now 2-5 on the season. Bengals smashed the Ravens 41-17. Both teams 5-2 now. They are tied in the AFC North. Raiders 5-2. They beat the Eagles 33-22. Derek Carr with 323 and 2 touchdowns. Rams beat the Lions 28-19. Lions now 0-7 on the season. Matthew Stafford 334 and 3 against his former team. Cooper Kupp 156 and 2. Excuse me. Tampa Bay beat the Bears 38-3. The Bears now 3-4. Tampa Bay 6-1. Tom Brady 4 passing touchdowns, including 3 to Mike Evans. And then last night's Sunday night game, Colts 30, 49ers 18. Eli Mitchell 107 and a touchdown, but Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts 105 and a touchdown. Colts 3-4. San Francisco now 2-4. Tonight's Monday night football game, the Saints are 4-point favorites on the road at Seattle. It is the Geno Smith show for Seattle. It's Jameis Winston for New Orleans. New Orleans -4 with a total of 41.5 points. All right, tomorrow, Major League Baseball, the World Series. World Series Game 1 gets going from Houston. Minute Maid Park there. Braves at Astros. Astros are small favorites in the game. Astros are small favorites in the series. Who do you like in the World Series? Let us know. You got about 36 hours. A little bit less than that to figure it out. Houston's -130 with a total of 8 tomorrow. It's Charlie Morton for Atlanta. It's Framber Valdez for Houston. Game 1 of the World Series. Let's move to the NBA. Hit a 5-team parlay last night. I know. Everybody's hitting parlays these days. But it ended with the Grizzlies late last night, so that was a nice win. In the NBA. Let's move to, so we'll talk about the scores. First game of the day, Hornets 3-0. They beat the Nets 111-95. The Nets were up by 8 at halftime. Hornets outscored them by 22 in the second half. And Miles Bridges 32-9 for Charlotte. The Magic beat the Knicks 110-104. Bad loss for the Knicks. Cole Anthony 29, 16, and 8 for Orlando. A big win. First win of the season for the Magic. Celtics won their first game as well, 107-97. Jason Tatum with 31-9 in the game. Jalen Green was good for Houston. Not good enough. Celtics over the Rockets. 76ers moved to 2-1. They beat the Thunder 115-103. Joel Embiid 22-9 and 6. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 29 points in the loss. The Warriors 119-107 over the Kings. Steph Curry with 27 points. Warriors used a big fourth quarter to win that game by 12. And then the Lakers 121, the Grizzlies 118. Carmelo Anthony passed Moses Malone for 9th all-time in scoring. John Morant, 40 points in the game. Carmelo led the Lakers with 28. They got their first win of the season. Grizzlies, first loss of the season. Let's move to today in the NBA, starting at 6 o'clock Central Time. Celtics at the Hornets. Jaylen Brown and the Celtics take on Miles Bridges and the Hornets. Celtics -1, 224 is your total. Bucks are in Indianapolis to take on the Pacers. Milwaukee's -2.5 against the Pacers with a total of 230. Pistons looking for their first win. They're at the Hawks. Atlanta's -10.5 with Trae Young. Wizards at the Nets. Nets are -7 at home. Wizards have not lost yet. They're 2-0. 232 is your total there. Battle of Florida, Orlando against Miami. Miami's -13. Cole Anthony playing back-to-back days. We'll see how that goes. Heat -13. Bulls looking for their 4th straight. They're at the Raptors. Bulls -2.5 with a total of 213. Scotty Barnes, the guy to watch there for Toronto. Been good so far, 18-10. Pelicans looking for their first win. They're at Minnesota. Minnesota's -5.5. Cavaliers are 1-2. They'll take on the Nuggets, who have yet to lose. Denver's -10.5. Jokic, 29.5 points a game, 14.5 rebounds so far for the Nuggets. And the Trailblazers are at the Clippers. Clippers 0-2 on the season. They are a 3-point favorite with a total of 231 today. And that is your NBA update from Sunday the 24th and Monday the 25th. Let's move to ice, National Hockey League. National Hockey League is a few days ahead of the National Basketball Association. So we've got a few more games played, but not many. Both leagues pretty early on in their season. Bruins beat the Sharks 4-3 yesterday. Sharks' first loss of the season. Predators top the Wild. Wild now have their first loss of the season. Predators win 5-2. Blackhawks still have yet to win. The Red Wings beat them 6-3 yesterday in Chicago. Blackhawks once again booed off the ice. In Chicago, you hate to see it. Islanders blank the Golden Knights. Vegas not very good. They're 1-4 on the season. Have not gotten off to a very good start. Have the Vegas Golden Knights. Colorado, another team that has not gotten off to a very good start. So some of the powers from last year really struggling to start this year in the National Hockey League. Let's look at today's slate, the Monday, October 25th slate of the National Hockey League. Of course, Mondays are a decent-sized day of games. Tuesday, you start seeing less games on ice. Let's get to today's games. The Flames are at the Rangers. Rangers -135 at home. New York's been pretty good so far. Off to a good start. Capitals -165 at the Senators. Maple Leafs at Carolina. Carolina has yet to lose. They're -115. Dallas is at Columbus. Dallas is -130. The Lightning are -210 on the road at Buffalo with a total of 6. Coyotes at Florida. Florida's -400. Coyotes bad. 6 is your total there. Carter Hutton's off to a bad start for Arizona. And the Kings are back in St. Louis playing the second of back-to-back. Jonathan Quick is expected tonight against Jordan Bennington. Blues -175. They have yet to lose on the season. Bennington averaging 2.75 goals allowed per game. He started all 4 games so far. And that is a look at the National Hockey League action from Sunday the 24th and today, Monday the 25th. All right, let's move to MLS. There were a pair of games yesterday kind of wrapping up the weekend of Major League Soccer. The scores from yesterday: Austin 2, Houston 1, and Orlando and New England tied at 2. There is one game today. Seattle is at LAFC, so we get a pair of Seattle games tonight. The Sounders will be a little bit later than the Seahawks, but that's your Monday night action. Seems like the Seahawks have played a lot of primetime games. PGA Tour Zozo is over. Hideki Matsuyama won that. Congratulations to him. The Butterfield Bermuda Championship will happen this weekend. Not a lot of big names there. That'll go on in Southampton. We'll keep you updated on who's playing in that as we get closer. All right, that is it. That's your USA Wager Sports Brief for Monday, October 25th, 2021. No World Series tonight. We have the Monday Night Football game. We have an NBA slate. We have an NHL slate. And that'll pretty much wrap it up. Thursday is more college football. Thursday is a big NFL game. It's Packers at Arizona. One of the best Thursday nights you'll see all season. It's South Florida at East Carolina and Troy at Coastal Carolina. And college football. All right, that's it. USA Wager Sports Brief. I'm your host, Rodney Knuppel. Hopefully that was the best 10 minutes of your sports day. So long for just a while. We'll see everybody tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Central Time.